Let's go, guys. Good day, good day, good day. Hootje, yeah, you're the first. Good morning, moving on through it. Luke, hello. Enmar, how is everyone? Hola, amigo, hola. Roten, good morning, good morning. So, that was pretty intense yesterday, wasn't it? What are we out thinking? What are we seeing? What's happening? Like, holy crap. Goedemiddag, Jeremy. Yes, I am definitely Dutch. Good morning, Marcon. Good morning, professional. Good evening, sir. Good evening, if it's already evening for you. But, damn, guys. What an evening. Is everyone okay? Did everyone survive what happened yesterday? Bro, it's a fresh short, but I got ripped yesterday on some real shit. Yeah. I think a lot of people have that issue, guys. First of all, welcome to everyone who's new. Thanks for the continued support. We're massively growing every day, which I'm more than grateful of. It's amazing to see the support. It's amazing to see everyone coming back every day. For the first time, I posted an educational video on the use of AGGR trade on YouTube. Or on X, sorry. It's just a short video, couple minutes. Hope you all enjoy it and let me know if this is indeed what you guys would like to see. If not, give me feedback. If it is, give me feedback as well. Guys, spam that like button. Yesterday we had an amazing stream. Why are we shorting? Well, indicator said sell. As you can see on this 4-hour time frame even. So now I'm testing on multiple time frames. At the 4-hour it said short and we're back testing. Listen, honestly, my gut would say don't even trade it. Realistically, I want to trade it. But now the current momentum to the downside and the potential win of another downside move would be way greater than to the upside. I will get to it in a second. Why? Because of the liquidity, everything else. But first, guys, 22 likes. Let's get it to 50. Already 170 people plus here, which is amazing. To everyone who is new, welcome. Currently, I'm back testing my indicator. I'm doing it with 10K. I tuned down the leverage because of where we are right now. So it's 15x, 1 to 3 R trade. And I only take a trade if the indicator says it and I have a certain degree of confidence that we are actually moving in that direction as well. As of now, I will mark off my current trade to avoid some of the issues. So 68 was my entry price. My stop loss is at 96.5. 96.501. And my take profit is at 90.8. So that would bring us here. So this is my current trade. It's 2.95 risk reward. Spam that like button, guys. Let's get this show on the road and let's see what today is gonna bring for us. First of all, I want to run a poll about yesterday. Let's see who made money and who lost money. And let's take it from there. Hey Shanto, how you doing? I'm doing good. The knowledge coming into my brain is something else. You and BDC on left monitor, Sane and Eat on the right one. That's interesting. Still on my short from yesterday at 4:30, sitting at 94.1. Ooh, that's a tricky one, buddy. Made money, 32 votes on made money. 33, lost money. Let the votes drip in for a minute. So, on the premises of that we're rather overextended. My indicator saying short. As you see, after the last 4 hours did not much happen. Last 12 hours didn't much happen either. The big move, as we all know, happened yesterday after New York. So, why does it happen after New York? Isn't that a question many of you are asking yourself? Can I turn 100 into 1,000? Yes. I use Aggregated Trade for the volume. It's a completely free platform. You can all just use it. No, it's not the Asia pre-opening. Indeed, it is the illiquidness of the market. If people want to have a squeeze or if people want to force a certain direction, it is most feasible and the easiest point to do it is actually prior to opening. Or prior to when another market opens, so that that gap is perfect for it. If they want to force into a certain direction. And that's what makes trading in these regions so extremely dangerous. My camera is going a-hole again. So yeah, that's the main reason. Most people manage to make money. And indeed, less manipulation means, or less volume means that the more manipulation is possible. Currently, I'm sitting in a short. I want to see it retest the lower regions. What terminal? How do you mean what terminal? Is the music okay? Is the sound okay? Is everything okay? I will start the 200k challenge at February 1st. Why I'm in a short? Because I'm up $340. The thing is, let me explain my bias. Firstly, we've seen this candle. It looks like a rejection candle and my indicator flash short. And as of now, we're still testing my indicator, right? The fact that we're testing the indicator says that I have to take trades of the indicator. If I agree or not, doesn't matter. I can still manage them myself. Hello, Flying Dutchman. Hey, buddy. I know you because you say the same thing every day. Big ups for yesterday. Made some money. I hope you make money again today. So, firstly, I take the trades that my indicator is giving me currently. Secondly, it wouldn't be the first time where the market does something crazy and has a crazy move up just to reverse it completely the day after. We haven't accepted this range yet. There's not enough volume to actually push through. And my biggest issue right now is we have a huge gap. Also, if we look back previously on the 4 hour, this was completely skipped theoretically. So from 104 to let's say almost 93 was almost a straight line. If we look at the daily, this whole gap that is laying above us, which is 6% up, I repeat 6% up, is a complete gap. How do people get mods in your chat? Whenever I feel like it. That's mostly the reasoning and how it happens. So as of now, we have a 6% gap upwards that needs to be filled, in my opinion, theoretically, at once. There's no way that the market is gonna do this gradually. So either it's gonna boost from 96, 97 to 99, 101, 102, but there's no way that the market is gonna leave these gaps. Why? Because if it came with force, it has to probably leave with force. It's the same as what happened in this region. Look, before, we constantly rejected here. Constantly. But the way down into the area was also with force. As you can see, this candle was the last one that actively rejected, and it was a 5% candle. So what did we do on the way up now? We had 3 candles, but this on itself is also a 6% move. So that tells me that actively we probably need to recreate the same move in order to break the same ranges. Right? You should do some giveaway. Haters, I'm giving away knowledge, time and education and trades for free every day that I'm here. Which indicator is he using? It's my own indicator and we're currently testing it. Guys, we're already 250 people here. 54 likes. Bit of a discrepancy, right? I think we can do better than that. It's the only thing we're asking. It's completely free. It won't cost you any money. It's just a small hassle. Right, to press the like button to get us viewed more, etc. The one with the purple and green, that's the volume profile, multi-distribution volume profile by Zierman. 64 likes. Can we get to 100? 69. Great number. $73. Come on, guys. 27 more. And then I can move on with my story. You went short? Yes, I am short because my indicator is flashing short. And we had an insane liquidation pump of more than 400 million. 85, 15 more. Come on, guys. Keep it coming. Yesterday's pump was scary. What are your views? That is what I'm just explaining right now. So I was in the middle of, at least in the process of explaining my my thought process and everything. 94, we're getting close. Come on, boys, girls. How can we access your indicator? You can't yet. I'm testing it. The thing is, if I release something, I want to have it perfect. And I need to make sure that it works before I release something to the public. And I publicly connect myself or my name to it. So as of now, it's just not available yet. My apologies. I saw this pump when I was skiing in Snow World. It was nice. Oh, that's pretty close. And that's a good one. So, what was I saying? Yes, we had a very, very impulsive move upwards. We've seen a 5-6% move from the downside and in a single day. So currently, we're waiting. I'm in a short since my indicator told me short. We have big news today, right? We have Trump that is going to get ruled either if it's legal or illegal what he's doing with the tariffs. And that's probably going to move the market. My bias and my understanding, because a lot of people are long. Also, if we look at the liquidation levels, there's a lot of liquidity to the downside towards the 90K. And there's quite a lot less even till 102, 103, 104. There's only 400 million. And to 90K is already 800 million. And as we all know, the market does not like to leave money behind. Also, if we look at the rest of the news, there's not much absorption yet. So the next 30 minutes, I've pre-positioned in a short because, as I said 4 times now, I think, the indicator told us to short. I'm not completely disagreeing with it. Why? We have an impulsive move. We didn't see much of a retrace. And let's be honest, especially on the 5-minute time frame, it's a consolidating market. It's a reconsolidation. So it has 2 options. It's either breaking out within this 1.5% region, breaking to the upside, or it's going to break back down again. But right now it is creating a new range. Why? It tapped this line, it went underneath it, and now it's slowly getting underneath. But as you can see, the indicator did a very, very nice job on it. On the hourly, we also had a short on this candle. It's recalibrating all the... How many times? The leverage ratio, I'm at 15x. This indicator is not publicly available yet. The other one can be shared in chat and is wildly shared in chat as well. So we can see the hourly volume is way below. 93.7 would be a very, very feasible level. 92 would be a very feasible level, 91 and 90.5. If we look at the 4 hours, we see even a lot of volume accumulating below. 93.7 lines up with the 1 hour, 92.5 is a 4 hour level, and yet again the 91.1 and the 90k region, with even the biggest volume clusters around 87. Does this line up with our liquidity map? 86. 87 doesn't hold that much liquidity. That's on the daily. Let's go to the 30-day chart. '87 holds 2.7 billion. 103 only holds 1 billion. That's a pretty off ratio, isn't it? 89k has a massive order cluster. I must agree with you, it's more than 1 billion already. So theoretically and hypothetically, the market would make way more sense to go down. But, we had a big impulse up. The market is being irrational, and the market can stay irrational longer than we can stay liquid. As we've talked about before, as we've all seen before, and as we all discussed before, the market does what the market wants. It doesn't need to do anything. It doesn't have to do anything. The market does whatever it wants. So, don't moving through it. Don't do the L bank link. Just for now, use. Sorry, I had to answer to something. One second. The market indeed absolutely does what it wants. Right now, it keeps on pumping up, especially on the 5 minutes, and it's not releasing any liquidity to the downside. As you can see, it takes quite some time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 candles on the 5 minute to create a bottom, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's back up. Same as this move right now, it's 0.3% yet again. So I assume that this candle, as always, 0.25%. Nothing new, right? Nothing fancy, nothing crazy. It's same shit, different day. So what I'm waiting for is New York Open. I want to see what's going to happen. Right now it's consolidating and it's just sitting here. The risk went down massively. But yeah, this is just from the bottom. It's a $400 move yet again. I told you we might. My indicator says down. My risk is down tremendously. So on this account, now the risk is 2K and the reward is 6.5. So it's more than a 3R. If we lose the 2K, we up the leverage slightly and we try an entry again. It might go up, it might go down, but as of now, it is stuck within a 1.5% range. There's nothing more than we can do than just wait what it's going to give us. This is at maximum a 1.7% range. Without the wicks to the bottom, it's a 1.25% range. I don't think we can call it up or down yet. Do you ever book the loss? Of course I book losses. Everyone books losses. And everyone who is telling you that they never lose, they're absolutely lying to you. There's no way you can't book a loss. Especially if you position yourself to a certain direction, which I now do with short. There's no way you don't do losses. The only issue is right now, currently, prior to New York, we're marking price up again. Why don't you stream 6 to 8 hours? For me, it's the middle of the day. So I start streaming at 3 CT. If I stream 4 hours, it's already 7 in the evening. And to be honest, it really depends on how much time I have on hand on that day. And if I see something moving in the market, I refuse to sit here watching paint dry and just wait. Godspeed today with the trades. Brother, I absolutely hope together with all of you. Lushant, is there any chance you will do a 1 to 100k again? Probably not. And I explain this every stream. The thing is, one, it has to be useful for myself as well. What I'm going to do is a 200k to 2 million challenge. So everyone who has 50k or more can send me a DM. And then you can enroll into the inner circle. More personal contact, closer. Every trade will be updated. And a space where like-minded people can connect with themselves. And I will, of course, stream this live as well. But you will not see every trade. And next to me doing a challenge, I don't take trades just for the fun of sitting in a trade and losing money. So you can bet on it that if I do something on stream, I have a plan behind it and a vision. No, you can't copy it with 1K. You can copy whatever is given to you live, but you're not going to be enrolled in the group. It's just certain rules, certain requirements that we set for it. Do you think my short from 92.4 is cooked? Should I cut my loss? Are you pretty confident in seeing us retrace this pump? Bro, the thing is, right now my short is already down. And the market just given us a pretty decent pump, I would say. Your entry is so low. I don't know your volume. I don't know your position size. I don't know how much you're in there or whatever. All I can say is, honestly, the fact that you're still in, how do I send you DM? You can either do it on Instagram, Twitter, or Discord. For Discord, you need to be part of the Scalp X Discord in order to send me a DM. All I can say about your 92.4, listen, if you're in from 92.4, that's 4.5% ago. Personal belief should be that you should have been out quite long ago, and I'm curious to hear what would be your invalidation or what would actually be your point of where you are willing to cut it or not. Because I think that the ship of return has sailed long ago, and there were quite a lot of clues. 92.4 is also a pretty interesting region to short from. But after this violent candle up, it might have been a good position to close. Other than that, will we be able to copy trade you with 200k to 2 million? It's not a copy trading mechanism, but you can 100% trade alongside with me. So every update, every trade, every post will be sent there. When will you DCA or cut this trade? When it hits my take profit or my stop loss. If I see something that goes completely against my bias or completely against what I'm seeing, thinking, or doing, I will cut it. As of now, we're prior to New York Open. We're marking price up a bit. We're still well within the range. No breakout. And I have 2k risk on a 6k reward on a 10k account. I'm fine, guys. We're backtesting. And this is what backtesting does. Yesterday, again, we made more improvements on the indicator. I saw some stuff I wasn't happy with on both of them. So just getting confluence, getting the right things, getting the right setup, and then we work from there. So I won't DCA or I won't get into this. Guys, already 360 people, but only 120 likes. Likes is the only thing that you can give us, and it's absolutely free. So we would insanely appreciate if you guys are actively pressing the like button and helping us in that way. Will you ever do the 1k to 100k challenge again? There might be a chance that I will do it, but first I want to focus on the 200k to 2 million, and I might run challenges in between. So I will still try to do 1k to 10k in a day, stuff like that. Thoughts on people impacting BDC? What do you mean, buddy? In what sense or in what way? Opening short at 93,399. That might be a decent entry. Very decent. Found you from yesterday. Curious your trading style. Found a pattern from 2022 after the big crash, and now price action looks exactly. My invalidation is. Thing is, currently it feels too easy that everyone becomes bullish. And I know it's easy to hold a bearish stance, especially if... Or not even especially. What the fuck is the market doing? And these candles, especially after big pump, don't look that big. But this is actively a 0.7% move. It is a big move, guys. A very big move. I will still be doing daily vids. I will still daily live stream. Nothing's gonna change. Only the capital I'm trading with will be 200k. You guys are free to copy. You guys are free to do whatever you feel like or whatever you think. Your outreach program obviously worked. Congrats. Thank you very much. Only the like program isn't yet up to speed, I think. I told you the bottom 30 minutes ago we will do one big leg up. Then go down. We might. I don't know. I try to avoid being Nostradamus. I see what is given me. We have big pre-New York opening volume where we seem to be aggressively marking up price, which historically can mean that it's bearish, but just as well mean that it's absolutely bullish. My position currently is in a short and down $570. Guys, almost 400 people yet again. The only thing that helps the channel grow and the only thing that pushes us further is getting likes. Is the volume on the bottom on TradingView part of the new indicator? Yes. So it's the top one with the line drawings, and it's the bottom one with the volume profile on it. Hey, hello Chris. How are you, buddy? It's a big crowd today, guys, especially prior to New York. Those who remember day 1, 92 viewer resistance. Was it day 1 or might that even have been day 2 already? Might not. I think day 1 might have been worse even. Or not worse. Might have been lower. Yo, what's up everyone? Hello, buddy. My take profit, you can actually see it on the big part of the screen. It's 90.796. And you can see it on the right where it's absolutely marked on the right side as well. Day 1 around 90. It might very well be. 163 likes. It's less than half the people pressing the like button. What percentage of your portfolio you use per trade and what leverage do you use? That is not a fixed question, man. And the fact that that would be your go-to question tells me that you need to be pretty careful with what you're doing. risk and size and leverage is not predetermined. Risk for me is predetermined, but it one depends on the port that I'm trading with. On my main, I will never exceed 3 to 4% risk. And leverage wise, I'm between 10 to 15 there. On scalp accounts, it can vary. If I'm doing the 1K challenge, it's going to be 200x or 50x or whatever. And this one right now, because I have low confidence and low confluence and I'm testing the indicator, it's 15x short with 10K, and that represents on this account, I don't know, like 10% of the port. So the overall risk on this trade is like 2% of this account. So nothing crazy, nothing spectacular, but yeah. What's the indicator code? The indicator is not live yet. The one that draws the lines and the one on the bottom. The one on the right is the multi-distribution volume profile by Zierman. And the one on the right is aggregated trade right now, which I will send the link here. Thoughts on scalps versus swing trades? What leverage did you use when you trade at 1K into 100K? I just answered you why your question makes no sense, and then the next question is the same senseless question. I said it varies. So between 100 or 200 for the first trade and 15 at the end. Leverage is not something to overexpose your port. Leverage is something to have a capital representation in the market. It's not meant to 50, 100, 200x in a normal situation your portfolio to the market. It's meant to cover up DCA. It's meant to give you more running room, etc., etc. Ideally, you don't risk more than 2% of your portfolio, but since we're doing a challenge and not regular trading, it may vary. 90% of people here shouldn't swing trade given the portfolio size. I don't think that there's something like a swing trader or a scalper or whatever. Yes, there can be once you're longer down the line and have more skin in the game, etc. But as of now, currently, did you guys see what the market did the last weeks? I want anyone to tell me how you're gonna swing trade the range we've been in since this is November 22nd. November 22nd, on average, till now, had a 9% range. Hey, Aminas. So how are we swinging a 9% range? Can we copy in Binance, or like the staying method is good for you, I think, because you take profit share? So within this region, there's no way you can swing trade, in my opinion, because swing is 20, 30, 40% moves waiting for insane breakouts. You would have sat in a 2-month thing without having an actual return and having multiple re-entries, multiple break-evens, etc., etc. So for me, that doesn't necessarily make sense. Can you tell us how much you will risk per trade for the 200K challenge? Max risk is going to be 4%. That's easy. Then it's 4%, it's 8,000. If Scottish rules against tariffs today, we teleport to 98K. Why would we teleport up instead of teleport down? I don't know about that. Trade range until broken. Yes, I'm 100% held well travel. I don't disagree with you. I 100% agree with you. I love ranges more than this, because in a range, I know what the range is. So I can short the upside, long the downside, short the upside, long the downside, until it doesn't work anymore, which happened yesterday. But the question is, that's not a swing trade, because you're still intraday scalping. So people who are saying either you're a scalper or you're a swing trader, that's what I'm disagreeing with. Because the market gives you what it gives you. It means 130B refunds to hit the market from the treasury. That doesn't necessarily mean that crypto pumps. And it doesn't necessarily mean that they immediately put in 130 billions, etc. Down it coming, but when? I don't know. I don't have a glass dome. I can't look into the future. All I can tell you what is right now seeing, and that is that I'm down $700 on the short. Why? Because the market pumped $800. Almost a full percent from the pre-opening. So it looks like it's gonna retest 96k. It looks like it wants higher. But as of now, in this market, I tuned down my leverage. I tuned down my risk. I turned down my exposure. So, yeah, as of now, we're just waiting in the pre-opening. Nine more minutes. We seem to be marking up. Is it true? Is it actually gonna happen? I don't know. Stop loss is based on structure, not money-wise. Adjust based on setup. Yes. So that's why it's placed above this previous high level, and that's why the leverage is down as well. And if by chance I pick a trend on a move, I do not TP and let it run as a swing. Yeah, that's a very good strategy. But predetermining if a trade is going to be a scalp trade or a swing trade, that's impossible. It keeps on marking up. It doesn't necessarily seem to have an issue. It's possible to know if it's a scalp or a swing. Just need to use high time frame, even it doesn't follow through all the time. It's still a big move. That might very well be. I 100% agree with you. How are you so neutral when you're in a loss? Because after losses come winnings. And losses don't necessarily mean a thing. Doesn't mean you're a bad trader. Doesn't mean that anything bad happens. It's part of the game and it's part of the journey. So, listen, it's not a normal market structure, right? The fact that pre-opening of New York 5 minutes prior and now we're marking up a complete percentage. Yeah, what can I say about it? It happens. We might short higher, and if we see a different structure, we might long it. Waiting for 60k to jump in and hold. In the meantime, working on those trade skills. Simple 1x low risk moves. That's a very, very good thing. It's completely pressuring upward. You shorting or long? I'm short. Higher than expected? Yes. How many liquidations sits above yesterday's high? Not that much, to be honest. There's not much money to be made here. Moses already liquidated. And we're fast approaching the 96k. So yeah, but the thing is, if they mark it up fast, they can mark it down fast. Oh, it's coming down again. It's already looking better. You're buying or shorting? I'm short. New York opening in 3 minutes. So. Hello. What you think, New York pump or dump? I think it's gonna do both, to be honest. That would make most sense. Most sense would make that New York does a stop hunt up or down. But the overall expectancy, I would expect it to go down. That's what I'm expecting, to be honest. Trade is looking better. It's not looking good, but it's looking slightly better. And 2 minutes until New York. Where it needs to dump now to reset higher time frame and continue with this trend upside later on. It doesn't need to do anything. And that's what I explained yesterday. And I explained in the live stream as well that you need to trade within the time that nothing extreme happens. And yesterday was one of the prime perfect examples where something extreme happened. Yeah, I entered because of a short signal from the indicator. Hey, what do you think about silver? Silver can go up so much more. I shorted yesterday when I saw 96.8. It was stupid, I know, but I knew in my gut it would work. It's not per se stupid, you know? It's trades don't need to work. Oh, here comes New York. Let's see what we're doing. Not much yet. It's a bit tame. I expected more, to be honest. And if you look at the volume of the last 5 minutes. Really tame opening, guys. I said on 5-minute window. No, this is the 5-second window. Ooh, a lot of volume, but not a lot of result from it. Seems like New York is going to touch our stop loss. Might be, might not be. I don't know. I like to see first before I decide. Maybe it's waiting for news, although starting to trend down. Yeah, but it's holding pretty neatly. And it's not even remotely pushing down as much as it pushed up, as we can see. It almost pushed up 800. Finally. Come on, guys. Push it down more. But it's the first candle, so I'm not even remotely trusting this, to be honest. But it is looking a lot better. I made back 600 in theory. What time of Terra's decision? I do not exactly know, to be honest. Does anyone in chat? By the way, guys, 450 beautiful people here, but only 187 likes. It's completely free. It helps us out an awful lot. Please hit the like button for us, guys. First move, false move might be. The indicator still told me to short, so I don't see any reason yet to switch my hypothesis or my bias. I don't even know where my indicator went right now, to be honest. My scripts, a button buy, so that's a bit much, buddy. That's what you get for not having any patience, I guess. Where from what? S&P down might very well be. How are you reading your indicator? I want to see a reaction at the lines, and this is pretty clear. It's a red dot, so I would definitely go for sell. Still same position, still waiting. Let's see the development. USDT dropping. That's not a good sign, to be honest. But yeah, nothing's going on, guys. If we violently pump, I will lose 2k. If we violently dump, I will make good money. That's basically the thesis of today. And based on what the indicator is telling me, it says short, so I press the short button. And right now we're just waiting, one, for the tariff decision, secondly for the move, and for New York to do something. Wait, that's a weird opening. That's not correct. ETH had a way bigger retracement compared to Bitcoin, by the way, which is interesting. Come on, dump some more. You still need to go down like 400. First 6 minutes have been slightly dull, huh? What's happening here? Yeah, I need to refresh it a couple times before it hits visit page. It's still buy, so it's heavily overextended out of the ranges. With, of course, push volume coming in. Well, yeah, we've seen a red candle, so that might be enough for the next month. Listen, I've rarely seen this strength on Bitcoin, where it's absolutely not giving anything. The scary thing is it might implicate a complete change of trend and change of behavior to what we have been used to for the last couple months. After 1010 we have been predominantly bearish. But on the other side, it's a bit suspicious and a bit fishy that now all of a sudden, out of the blue, there's without a valid reasoning behind it, there is a complete change of trend. So it's explainable to both ways. That's what makes trading without a range that hard. Ranges are way easier. You know the range. You know we're stuck in it and you know what's gonna happen. Outside of these realms, like where we are now after an impulsive move, complete different beast. Like look at this 5 minute again. It's pushing up like no tomorrow. And even this low could not get taken out remotely. 0.5% pump. No issues right there. The hourlies have been predominantly bullish as well. Massively bullish, I'd even say. It's not looking very good for us, to be honest. It's a pretty intense pump. Why do you think it's going down? Let me rephrase the question. Well, it's gonna go likely the average how. Check your DMs on Discord. I will check, but I'm testing my indicator, as I said. Let me rephrase the question. Why would it go up? Bro, it's cooked, no money left. Nah, I wouldn't worry too much about me, man. What happened last Friday? That was bullish. Yeah, but would it be enough to change a complete trend? Like, listen, this is mid-trends, right? There's no new range created. It went to the high of this range into this order block. And now it can do two things. It can either reject back down into the range, which is towards the 90k region. or it can come back up to where it came from, and that's the 106k region. So now the likelihood after a couple rejections of it going down, for me, is greater than it going up. And on that premises, I took a short. Worst case, I lose 2k. Well, then I get into another short. How much do you think silver will go up? I don't know. I'm not actively in silver. I'm not actively looking into silver. So I cannot advise you. Silver is the same as everything else. It can be irrational longer than you can stay liquid. And as of now, this is just a very decent 1.1% move to the upside without any form of retracement. Double the law of hit, like, yeah. How much did we are going to lose this trade? We might, and then the indicator is wrong. That's why we're backtesting, right? It's literally called backtesting the indicator. I think everyone else is a bit more worried than I am. Your gut better than your indicator. Might be. Listen, guys, I'm not gonna bitch about potentially losing 2k, to be honest. Message retracted. Okay. But there's serious volume coming in still. This was serious short volume and it didn't do anything. So yeah, the likelihood of us going higher is very plausible and very high. When are you closing short? When it hits my stop loss. It's actually on the screen. 96.5. BTC not came down. Yep, it didn't. This is testing, not back testing. Yeah, then we're testing the indicator. Technically it's front testing. Okay, then it's front testing. Do you look into order flow and levels only? Mostly, yes. The rest can lie, the rest can be irrelevant, the rest doesn't have to be respected. But levels and orders have to be respected, no matter what. Under any circumstance, you cannot ignore levels and volume. Shouldn't if I were you, I would move my stop higher, like 0.2. If it hits my stop, I'll re-enter. There's no reason to lose more in this trade. Then why BTC trolling the world? Why is it trolling? Dave, you would have been up 2k now. What's your Discord, man? Do you look at indicator divergences? Not much. From last 4 days, I thought of following you and I have been losing from them. Then you have done something absolutely wrong, because yesterday we were up 20% on the portfolio. I think Monday we made money as well, so I don't know what buttons you're pressing, but it's probably on you, my friend. Yeah. Everyone made money yesterday and you've been down. You're not looking to close early? Nah. Not really. Not even remotely. It's okay if I lose this trade, it's part of the game. Well, we're still in the range, man. We haven't broken the high, we haven't broken the low. We're We're still in the same damn range. I don't get, well... Yeah. Twitch Index has sent me a DM on Discord. Incredible how people want to make you accountable for their losses even when you do it free. Yeah, it's fine. Listen, I have a thick skin. I can take it. Thing is, everyone gets loud and violent. Wait, give me a second. Everyone becomes absolutely insanely good at trading as soon as I'm in a drawdown, and then everyone becomes relatively loud as well. But in profit, then I've never seen someone send me money. Yeah, it might be bullish. I don't disagree with you. I've never met a weak Dutchman. Though, guys, respect. Thanks. Listen, we broke 62k, and I'm gonna tell you, if this hits stop loss, I'm just gonna enter again. Yeah, very irrational. Yeah, that's the thing. People are emotional human beings, and I can tell you guys one thing: as long as you're gonna let all your trades be ran by emotions, which I think a large part of you is doing right now, it's going to be a very, very, very difficult job. Very difficult job. Listen, me being wrong has consequences. And the consequence of me being wrong right now is being 2k and minus. Me being right also has consequences. And that's me making money. You either accept the consequences or you don't. It's completely up to you guys. There's no one in the world... There's no one in the world that is right 100% of the time. The only difference is people tend to show you only their successes. I'm doing this live for free, also showing my losses. I have nothing to hide. Will I lose money today? Fucking probably. Look at the trade. It's close to my stop loss. Does that make me a bad trader? I don't think so. Yeah, once you place, you have to accept. I accept my fate. I accept my goal. I accept whatever happens. And yeah, it's not looking good. Exactly. Because it moved almost 2% against me. That's why we had to trade. And then we had to stop loss. And I say stop loss hit. And I go on with my life. I don't know about the rest. Stop loss hit. Okay, we have one more try for today. Because otherwise I have to stop with my system. It might continue going back up bluntly and violently. TP is again 4%. My eyes are wide open looking at this chart. Yeah, might be. Damn. Sato is longing now after his short got liquidated. You should be good. Maybe, maybe not. Might be wrong again. I don't mind. Shenton Gofen candle is making on the 4-hour time frame. Might be. Listen, guys, it might go to 100 fucking K. Then I lose 4K. I don't care. It happens. You guys seen me make 1K to 2.5K. I still think 90.7 is interesting. So that is 5.5 approximately. I've publicly turned 1K into 100K. I have publicly turned 1K into 6.5K in a single day and 1K to 3.5K. Now I'm down 2K. Yesterday I made this 2K. I can handle it. Think this will be a pump and dump? Well, the thing is, it keeps violently moving up and violently liquidating. It can do this for quite a lot of time. But yet again now, 87 or 82 million is out of the market. And that gives a total of 600 million short liquidations. It might do it for a month more. I don't know. And the time will come that I will long. But right now, it's so overly violent, so extreme. Look at on the 5 minutes, man. It did a straight 1.9% pump prior to New York Open. So the last hourly is a 2% candle up. It can be irrational. I don't care. It can go against me. I don't care. For everyone who wants to follow. I'm in a new short. Everyone who doesn't, feel free. What indicators are you using? I'm working on front testing, back testing, live testing, forward testing, whatever someone wants to call it. My own indicator. And this is the multi-distribution volume profile by Zierman. Thing is, they can keep liquidating. They 100% can keep liquidating. But a lot of the money is already getting killed. Look at the 30 days, what's left here. There's 800 million left to the upside. And we are looking at 6 billion at 82. Sure, we can keep going. No issue. Bitcoin might go a lot more. My stop is at 97.9. I wish it a lot of fun to there. Why don't you test it with smaller amount? Why would I? It's 2K. If it goes our direction, we make it back. With this setup, I need 1 out of 3 to be correctly. I'm not sure that it dumps, man. If I was sure, I would put the house down. $30-day looks insane. Yeah, these daily candles also look not. And don't get me wrong, it's pumping violently. Oh, strong as hell as well. Oh man. They can mark it up until oblivion and infinite. This thing just keeps going. Yeah, it does. That's what markets do, man. Again, it's pretty easy. You just have to accept. That's all. Would it come down now, guys? What do we think? It's looking better now, huh? You see is how they are 100k so bullish, might very well be. Short it with a tight stop, might be a very good idea. Stream is kinda lagging, that's weird to be honest. That's very weird. Is the lag better now, guys? Time to dump? Yeah, might be a very, very nice time to dump this shit. Guys, we're at 221 likes. I know people don't like if we're in a drawdown, but that doesn't necessarily mean we can't like the stream, right? Right? I think the Trump news is coming out. What do we think? Does anyone know the ruling or what's happening? Hello? Is the sound back on now? Or not? First option from the Justice Jackson Barrett. Good, okay. Iran war will cause impact to dump now. I don't know what's causing impact, guys. It's gonna be an absolute crazy day. Dump the ship, man. Yeah, that would be very nice. Greatly appreciate if we could absolutely hammer it. Can we dump more, please? I'm still being owned like 2K, roughly. They got the longs by the balls. Mwah. You trade on weekends, I don't trade on weekends. It would make so much sense to absolutely dump it after we liquidate 100 million in shorts. That would be hilarious. So the key here now is not to take profit too early. And since I feel like Bitcoin owes me a lot of money, I don't think we're gonna take profit early today. Up 4.5k in XRP short, very nice. At least some people are making money, right? It's not violently dumping to trap long, so it might continue up. Yeah, look at that volume, man. Whew! It might continue up. I agree. Let me check. So it's just bluntly pumping again, isn't it? Is that out or down we're gonna see? Longs are not getting wrecked. It's so strong, guys. It has so much power. Mad power, to be honest. That's Is this the rejection I've been waiting for? I don't know. We'll see after commercials. News from ruling, I don't know yet. Who the fuck is buying right now? That is a very... It's not necessarily buyers that are stepping in. It might also be liquidations or order fulfillment from the market making side. So it's not necessarily that people are buying. What's my indicator saying? Nothing. More or less sideline, to be honest. Where did my line go? Yeah, it still says short from this 4 hour. But yeah, I will start testing other indicators as well. I'm eating in between. Yesterday you chose to be sidelined. How did you know fuckery incoming? Sometimes you can just tell by behavior. Yeah. Sometimes it was about how it was coiling up and how the behavior of Bitcoin was. Just combined with experience, there are certain tell signs and certain moments and certain things that will give it away. And yesterday you could just see from a mile away that the behavior was off. Something just didn't feel right. You won't go to the toilet while having a short open, right? I'm afraid of the toilet pump. Yeah, I might. Again, I accept the risk, right? You've seen me close positions 12k, 15k, 20k, 30k, and now everyone all of a sudden is scared of a position that might kill 2k. No, I'm not that worried. 100k first, 100k still in the cards. Yeah, even 120k is in the cards, guys. 300k is in the card. Everything is in the cards. It just, if you historically look at what Bitcoin did at certain levels, at certain moments, it doesn't necessarily mean that we have to go up. Pretty interesting candles yet again. Yeah, I can't speak Dutch on stream. I will read it in Dutch and then probably answer in English. Holy liquidations. impressive. 97. Yeah, it's impressive. No tariffs. Just see one time 50-minute candle rejection from support and then pump. Yeah, it might very well be, but there's a 2.4% blunt move yet again. Oh, this is fine. But guys, this is why I'm not trading with 100k right now. And this is why we take it slow, why we take it safe. Can I start with 500? Which broker are you using? Stop shorting. Mate, you might be wrong. Been bullish for a week, give up the short 100k incoming. If this one hits stop loss, I will reevaluate what to take for trades. I will probably sideline for a day and then look again where to enter or what to do next. I closed it because it hit my stop loss. So it hit my risk management. That's all. Bro, I love that you got work today because so many days you absolute kill it. Props for being real. Yeah, of course I'm real. What else should I do? And the thing is, and that's my strong suit and that's probably my edge. I don't lose my cool, I don't lose my composure. It's moving against me. Yeah, that's true. It's moving against me and I'm down on the second position. Yep. Big respect, no confirmation whatsoever, just clicking shit. Yeah, bro, I made more than 80k last month clicking shit. That's all I'm gonna say about it. I don't think you can find a lot of people who actively show their losses as well. And if you think I'm randomly clicking shit, I explained every trade that I took. And this one for the indicator and the fact that we did have the value area low below and we liquidated more than 500 shorts. So, yeah. If that's just randomly clicking shit for you, with all the influx, with the liquidations, with the volume data that we discussed on the liquidation map on the 7 days and on the 30 days, where you can see that most of the money is already leaving the market and leverage short and building up to the low side. Even at 86, we already have 2.4 billion. If that's just randomly clicking buttons to you, then yeah, whatever. I'm randomly clicking buttons. You can't win every day, can you? But the fun thing is, like, the views are higher today. The likes are less, the hate is bigger. I get why not a lot of people do this. One, emotionally it's heavy because a lot of people drain. And listen, everyone is entitled to his opinion and I'm not gonna bitch, and I honestly don't care what 95% of you will think. But still, you guys want free education, you want to have everything for free, you want to have nothing paid and everything and leech of giveaways, etc. And then as soon as something doesn't necessarily go right or goes immediately perfect, People have a wild opinion. It's wild to me, to be honest. So as soon as I make everyone money, and I think 95% of the people that have been here longer than a week are an absolute profit. Because I think in 3 weeks, it's the second day that I'm in a loss. It's not like you're sending me 20-30% of the profits with everyone, are you? So I 100% understand why not a lot of people do this life. Because it's mentally tough. And it's a bitch. And it's not fun and it's not nice. But I'm just dropping that out there. That's just what I wanted to say. I was short. I can see it go down. I can see it go down too. I'm risking a far smaller amount than that I've made on the move up on the promises that I could potentially get a great risk reward. And it might take time and it might take 1 or 2 more tries. And I might lose it and not get it at all. That's part of the game. The terminology share is greatly appreciated. Yeah, more than happy to do it. Move as out to 98.5. No, it's outside of my risk. Welcome to everyone who's new here. That's hilarious. Listen, guys, I'm risking well within my risk management of this sport. I don't know what else we should do or what I should say. Yes, it might keep going up. Yes, it's absolutely fucking me in the ass. Yeah. We have those days where things don't go our way. But I'll make sure to home run it out of the stadium as soon as it goes my way. But the followers are going up, and the viewers are going up, which is insanely nice. How do you use CVD on Aggregator when CVD changes depending on how many candles you include on the file? I don't use CVD on this 5-second, man. I would theoretically be able to use it for just sheer scalping. More than that, it's something that doesn't have any additional influence. Never saw such a win rate on another trader. Thank you for sharing. You're welcome. Yo, mods ban the Eli guy. I think you're a bit sexually frustrated, my friend. Crypto Elite ban Eli guy. Oh, wait, I'll do it myself, just because it's you. Everyone is entitled to his opinion. Everyone is entitled to whatever. But we're gonna keep it respectful both ways, right? I don't yell at you guys. I don't curse at any of you. I expect the same thing on the other side as well. Version, at least you're not the only one getting fucked. Oh yeah, it happens. The mods are very busy right now. Yeah, they might be. Why is he got the honor of the personal banhammer? Yeah. He he got me to the point where I moved my mouse to him. $5K subs, my man. Hell yeah. Don't see the name, he's already gone, buddy. Hey, from Empire Crypto Team here in Bali. Hello, buddy. Andrew Short 98 too, might be. The great stream is up. Hello, Tuda. How are you today, buddy? The US Supreme Court will not be issuing a ruling on the Trump tariffs today. Bro, they're dragging this out. It's like the Epstein files all over again. Yo, what's up? Bitcoin's up. Oh, all it takes is 2 good 5-minute candles. Again, they're completely smacking it in a range, but the transactional volume is ludicrous right now. $120 million liquidated. Huh? Somebody lost this. Imagine the amount of money that has been liquidated in 24 hours. We're approaching $1 billion in liquidations. That's serious money, man. 689 million removed from the market. Accumulation might be. I'm good. Jody working on some stuff. What are you working on, Tuda? So Tuda's building a new irrigated trade, which is pretty insane. The growth of your channel was insane since you started the 1K challenge. Honestly, I think you should do it more. I don't know if you read chat for the last 10 minutes, But listen, it's not very motivating with how people actively react to downside to restart a challenge and something that is high emotional. I'm afraid that, yeah, I don't know if people are absolutely up to the mental strain of what might happen. Keep going, big man. Oh, I will. You got thick skin, and that's what needed in the game. Oh, 100%. Listen, I cannot sit in a corner and cry if something happens or something goes against me. I admit it and take it like a man. Yeah, I'm wrong. Yeah, I took the wrong position. Yeah, I lost money. What else is there to say? You can expect a sharp drop when it reaches 98 to 100k. Oh yes, but the fact is that it's not yet doing it right now, and that I wouldn't say it concerns me, but it's highly intriguing. Let's put it that way, because this sharp of a move up without any significant rejection is interesting. You're doing great, man. You just made this nothing compared to what you just made in front of everyone. It's fine. Guys, you don't need to stroke my ego or say positive things. I just wanted to get that shoulder off my, that chip off my shoulder that I had with this. And I've set my piece, so that's where I'm at. Trading crypto futures, like, what do you think is better? I fully specialized in and went completely deep into only trading Bitcoin. Why? Are you using Scalebacks? I am the owner of Scalebacks. Why? Because I think you can't specialize in multiple things in multiple time frames. What inspired this pump? Well, pretty easily. Compression, compression, compression. And if you push, like, if you push a big skippy ball underwater, at one point it's gonna break your nose while it comes above water, right? What motivates you to trade on YouTube? I think that not many people are trading right now, and I'm trying to, I'm actively seeing why. But I found the need that next to the, oh, breaking news, oh this, oh that crap, to give some actual real insights in the life of day traders. What is noticeable is that Coinbase is predominantly way more active as they are normal. We want to be positive because we also want to show our support given how you do things on a daily basis. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. But yeah, 100M liquidated in an hour. Yeah, yesterday we did, I think, 400M, same time space. But Coinbase is getting insanely active. It's a nice winter arc here. So you think this pump is pure manipulation or liquidate shorts? I think it's marking up of price after we had compression. How do you cash out to avoid taxes on paper living in Dubai and also spending more than half a year in Dubai? I think the market is gonna small shorts, baiting more shorts before we go up again, liquidate shorts and the big retrace will happen. I think in my third live stream that I saw Max Payne at 107. So that would be Max Payne, and then everyone believes the bull market is back, etc. Yada yada. There's so many stops still resilient there. That would be insanely Max Payne. 107k and then back down from there. Can you really reach 91k today? Well, we started from 91k yesterday, so that would be... Do you think it's important to see spot versus perps? Yes, because spot driven moves are mostly the lasting moves. And what is counter to what the position I'm currently in is the fact that spot has been buying. So that was a very clear tell sign because we have been moving down as long as spot was selling. But if we do not make a new all-time high, all of CT will be right. Listen, the problem is if you look at crypto Twitter, they all absolutely call fucking everything. It's long, it's short, it's long, it's short. We breaking 94k, we're breaking 87k. They call absolutely everything to never be wrong. At least I sit here and I am wrong. $400 wrong again, because it's also these moves are pretty damn big, insanely big to be honest. But yeah, that's it. I need to go to the toilet, so we probably go absolutely parabolic. What am I missing? I think Bitcoin going up to the 88, bro, up to 88? I don't think it's going up to 88. I want to leave Blowfin. Where should I go? Send me a DM. What's the capital now? What, on my account or on this? In this trade, it's like 7,200. My account, I had to take something out because I'm getting my new car tomorrow. Capital in the account is 75. So I can show you. I withdrew some. So today I'm down 5. For the monthly and historically, I'm still up 81k. Yesterday we made 3.2. Yeah, but I had to withdraw. Where is it? Spot. Transaction, you see I took out 30k. So yeah, I would be sitting over 100 still. No issue. I don't use prop firms. I know it's going to dump, but I can't prove it. I'm having the exact same issue. I'm going to the toilet, guys. Be safe in the meantime. And am I making money again? Ooh, that was scary. Why should we trust the Scalp X? Oh, listen, if that's your third question, you absolutely shouldn't. Don't trust it. Stay away. Which car are you getting? I bought the M5 Station. So I'll send pictures in Scalp X tomorrow. It's always good to call the market makers in the toilet, right? My leverage, you can see it. You have to look at the top screen. I have a limited bar that I can put zoomed in shit into. So yeah. It's 20x indeed. Do you like Maybachs? Nah, it's not my kind of car. I like cars that I... Why do you find yourself 2k loss instead of adding margin? It's a system where I do 1 to 4R. Why is everyone laughing? Could you explain what the CVD can tell you for your trading decision? CVD can tell you if the price is actively moving in the direction of the CVD or is going against it. I'm just asking if it's safe. Bro, what is safe? Why the Maybach hate? Listen, I think it might be the most comfortable car in the world. But I want a car that I can drive myself, so I would never get a Rose or something like that. Yeah, I was 3 months or 6 months in Chicago when I was 19. Are you hitting a gym? No, the gym is hitting me. No. Yeah, I am. I'm boxing. Still sitting here with a market maker. That's nice. How's the market maker doing? In terms of small accounts, scalping, which advice buy Tunix or Bybit? Buy Tunix. On all of your account and get off that profit and capital. Do you own trade BTC? On all of your account, I don't know what you mean. I only trade Bitcoin. I thought you were 19 now. No, I'm 16 now. You gotta get a Supra MK5. Maybe. I've had mine for like 2 years, running strong. BMW is the daddy of cars. Dad, are you listening in? Yeah, we have an ongoing feud at home about what is really the best car and what isn't. Corvette is my dream car. Yeah, they're not that common in Europe, to be honest. Brother, is there any video or YouTube channel that you advise to learn how to trade? I started my own educational. So I don't want to sound like I'm an absolute arrogant god, but yeah, you can check that out. The first video was posted today on X, I think. Why not? It is clearly a Porsche. Don't say that. You don't like the RS6? The problem is with I had an RS7 before, and the platform of the RS is from 2019, and now BMW with the hybrid engines made a completely new platform. Yes, I do use stop loss. I'm now living I am in the Netherlands. That's where I am now. So I mistakenly rode 88k, no issue, man. Where's sensible TP for this trade? 94k. Nice country. When are you going to use your... Yeah, I always use my turn signals, man. It's insanely boring market, to be honest. Full mechanical or nothing. Do you prefer Dubai or Netherlands? Spain. 20x. Thanks, you're welcome. Bro, this stuff ain't giving up. It's, listen, normally if I wasn't testing this stuff, honestly, I wouldn't even fucking trade this range. How would you advise diversifying 1 million? 250k stocks, 250k crypto, 500k real estate. It's just bluntly pumping back up. Listen, guys, I'm getting absolutely tired with current price action. I don't want a long. Why? Because we're overextended. It feels like I'm going for the absolute top and trying to scrape pennies off the top. The short is not doing anything for me. So I don't currently know what to do. I'm really heavily contemplating getting out if I can get my fees back and just call it a day for trading. Why? Sometimes you just have days where, yeah. Yeah, I can see myself close here, to be honest. I'm not seeing in the chart what I would like to see. I don't see a reaction. I don't see a retrace. I see complete ranging and creation of a new structure. That is what it's doing while pushing higher without visiting any of the lows. Not even the range lows are being visited. Yeah. I don't know. It's just being honest, you know, I don't see fucking anything. All I see is bullshit behavior. And Bitcoin that keeps being completely irrational. 700 million in short squeezed over 24 hours. Sometimes it's better to sit it out. Oh, 100%. There's... Listen, the potential gain I can make from trying to trade this or trying to get this with 1 to 4R is interesting. But, yeah. Right now it's not looking very... It's not very beneficial for me, is it? Actually, it's absolute trash. Look at the movement up again. Alan Fanny, thank you very much. It is interesting how every pro trade in scalbags is bearish. Not all. I'm not necessarily bearish. I'm absolutely bullish. And I have been bullish from, I think, 86k. And we scraped off most of the long. I had a 20 Bitcoin long until 94k on my main account. The only issue is it's unlikely without a retrace, and I'm just trying to catch the retrace. But yeah, right now it looks like it's gonna absolutely fly again. Oh, actually, right now it's not doing anything. Now it looks like it's gonna bore me to death. If you have conviction, don't close the trade, just let it run. That's the thing. If my indicator didn't say anything, and I took it on the premises of my indicator, I would have honestly not touched this market. Because even yesterday I posted, I'm sidelined, I'm out. When you never take the trade in profit, do you always respect the TPSR? No. I manually stop loss and take profit whenever I see fit or what I think. It's just the max range. I even sometimes remove my take profit and let it run. But yeah, no retraces, bluntly up, same as yesterday, 2 days in a row, no midweek reversal into Wednesday. It's possible, you know? Results we had in the past don't necessarily mean that they will work in the future as well. I like to stay sidelined and I like to stay out until I see what the hell is happening. And right now, I have no clue. And people tell me to long, people tell me to short, but it feels we're overextended. We might do some more overextension, but we also might go back. And that for me is resembling gambling more than it is trading. And that's not my style. I'm a trader. If I want to gamble, I'll play something else. Thought it was only me? It's weird. We might need to switch to Twitch or something because it's becoming annoying, to be honest. F? I don't know why it lags. Let me refresh. Explain to me why he didn't flip long with Asa at 92.5. He could have lost less and actually re-entered back short if it was going down. Yeah, but listen, if that's your hypothesis and that's your theory, you will be unable to lose any fucking trade ever. Because in hindsight, it's very freaking easy. So yeah, why not long from 13k on the bottom? You know? That for me is so easy looking back and looking at complete hindsight. Like, yeah, why didn't you take this or that trade? It's... For me, that has no relevancy. I made a choice. I accepted the consequences. This is what's happening. I'm down $100 and I lost 2k today. I think crypto streaming, I think it is allowed on Twitch. I don't really know. Oh man, it's just bluntly pumping back up again. Honestly, I'm done with this trade. I'm completely done. So I'm gonna market close it. I lost 2.5k today. Happens. So yeah, I'm out of trades. We can do some more educational or talk about certain things, but I don't think I'm getting into a new trade today. Bro, it's going against me again. It's a definite clean trade. Bro, they can be in hindsight. I don't mind. Like, I take full responsibility. Solana, probably absolutely bullish as well. Yeah, bullish. Look at how they're holding this order block. So I'm not streaming tomorrow. Hello? Oh man, we're having so many fucking issues with YouTube as well today. My mic's still wrong. Can you guys hear me now or not? Mic is fine, okay. So it's still 271 likes, so you see if you don't make people money, your likes go down as well. I think that's gonna be it for today, guys. Still streamed a good 2 hours, but yeah. I'm back tomorrow. I'm gonna go back to the drawing board for the indicator. Position is already closed, man. Going back to the drawing board, trying something new, trying something else. And then we'll work it from there. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Sorry that we got a different result than that we used. Yeah. Talk to you guys soon.